Welcome to JP Industries Initial Safety Awareness Training. The objectives of today's safety training are: Number 1, to prevent accidents. Number 2, help you understand your responsibilities. Number 3, teach you how to identify hazards. And Number 4, accident and/or incident reporting. The most important thing to know about safety is, at the end of the day, you are the one who is responsible for your own personal safety. Today's safety training objectives: the following safety areas will be covered. Number 1, material and equipment handling. Number 2, falls and wet floors. Number 3, trash removal. Number 4, chemical safety. Number 5, bloodborne pathogen safety. And Number 6, personal protection equipment. Equipment used by JP Industries employees can oftentimes be heavy. When moving equipment, be sure to use equipment to aid in lifting and moving. Use the two-person approach to lifting items over 30 pounds. Always get help for heavy items. Always clear a path to eliminate tripping hazards. Use good body mechanics. Never lift beyond your ability. If it appears to be too heavy, it is. Get help. Avoid reaching as you lift or lower items. Keep the item being lifted close to your body. Read the remaining bullet statements. Take a look at the lifting examples. Avoid excessive reaching when cleaning walls, floors, shower stalls, and hard-to-reach areas. Use cleaning tools with extended handles when needed. Alternate hands while cleaning. Slips and falls are the number one injury in the janitorial world. Here are some precautions that must be taken in an attempt to reduce the likelihood of falling or slipping. Number 1, keep all electrical cords out of the walking path. Number 2, eliminate obstructions that restrict or block hallways, walking paths, stairways, and etc. Number 3, always use white floor signs, even when you think no one is around. History has taught us, there is always someone around. Number 4, use extra caution when cleaning bathroom floors and shower stalls. Number 5, wear slip-resistant footwear that covers the entire foot. Trash can safety. Often you will discover trash cans can be really heavy, which will make removing the trash with the liner very difficult. Here are some tips that will aid in the removal of the trash and trash can liner without having to lift it out. Step 1. Hold the trash can liner closed at the top or tie it closed. Step 2. Tip the trash can on its side. This will shift the weight of the trash to the side, allowing air to enter the trash can. Step 3. Carefully slide the trash bag out of the trash can by using a constant force in a smooth manner. Do not jerk the trash bag out, it will rip. Never push the trash in the trash can down with your hands. You will get cut, poked, poisoned, infected, or worse. Trash dumpster safety. Use the side door of the dumpster. Don't throw trash on top of the dumpster. Never enter the dumpster. Always watch for sharp edges around the side door. What is the most important thing to know about chemical safety? Wear the appropriate personal protective equipment, better known as PPE, every time you will be touching a chemical. Even if you are only moving the chemical from one shelf to another. Store chemicals properly. Always mix chemicals according to the manufacturer's instructions. Never under any circumstances mix chemicals together. Doing so will create an unknown potentially fatal chemical. Become familiar with the JP Industries Hazard Communication Program. Read and understand the safety data sheet for every chemical you use. The safety data sheet contains information on what to do when something happens with a chemical the sheet covers. Always use the chemical according to the manufacturer's instructions. Training on chemical use will take place later today. Never use any chemical that does not have a label. All chemicals used at JP Industries must have the correct label on the bottle. Never put a chemical in a labeled bottle that is not the chemical on the label. Chemical safety tips. Read the entire safety data sheet for every chemical used. Label all chemicals used at your worksite. Next slide. Bloodborne pathogens. Bloodborne pathogens are microorganisms such as viruses or bacteria that are carried in the blood and can cause disease in humans. JP Industries will provide additional training on the hazards of cleaning the blood and/or other potentially infectious material, and proper use of personal protective equipment. Employees working in certain areas of some contracts may be offered the hepatitis B vaccine. Employees working in certain areas of some contracts may be required to receive inoculations as stated in the respective contract. Employees will receive limited training on the handling of sharps. Current contract requirements limit JP Industries' handling of sharps. Can you name any bloodborne pathogens? Always take all precautions. Treat all human blood and human body fluids as if known to be infectious. Ladder safety. Read the ladder rules as listed. When vacuuming, walk with the vacuum in a linear motion, don't just reach out excessively. The same technique should be used for buffers. Use a backpack vacuum when possible. Wear knee pads when cleaning floor surfaces for extended periods of time. Use a crouched position instead of bending. Review the safety product solutions. Review the safety product solutions. This concludes the JP Industries initial safety briefing.